first impression of him was that here is someone who is impressive in stature, impressive intellectually, charismatic.
He's just one of these bigger-than-life people that you feel like you've known forever. He's iconic. Just speaks with such heart, provocative, and you're just drawn in.
My first knowledge of him as a community activist, I was still in high school. And then I had the opportunity to march with Dr. Howard Fuller side by side with him when we were advocating for justice for Ernie Lacy.
The impact that Marquette has had on Dr. Fuller has been immense. It gave him the platform to really drive for equity in education. He felt empowered, but he felt enabled and equipped. And so when he was at the Institute, it was an area in which he was constantly pushing and challenging what is the shape and form of public education across the nation, and what's the implications to that to Black and brown kids.
His relationship here spans decades. It's provided him, a platform way back when in the equal opportunity days to distinguished, professor, and now emeritus, and still a platform that allows for him to have the discussion, to raise that social and community consciousness, and to challenge us to do more and to be more and be better.
Howard's work in the Educational Opportunity Program was of absolutely fundamental importance. Howard saw to it that these students got counseling support, significant academic support that would enable them to achieve at Marquette.
Because he was working here with the Education Opportunity Program, gave him the opportunity to instill in not only me, but other students that, hey, if I can make this journey, you can make this journey and be successful.
Dr. Howard Fuller Collegiate Academy is about 19 years old now. Our graduating seniors are 100% getting admitted to college for 10 plus years. And in that, Doc himself is always key to re-emphasizing core values like loving our students.
Every time I hear Howard talk about the kids and the young people, and he talks about all of the challenges that kids face today, and unconditionally that you have to start by loving them, absolutely loving them.
The fact that our state legislature changed the law so that he could be the superintendent of Milwaukee Public School is a prime example of Doc's impact and how people perceive him.
He cares about the young men and women, particularly young Black men and women who are in this city, navigating its ups and its downs. He wants to make sure that justice, equity, equality, inclusion is there for all of us, particularly for African American students.
Howard embodies servant leadership.
He's a teacher, he's a visionary, and he's a friend.
When you meet men of his caliber and standard, this is an individual that I can look up to and say, hey, or when I graduate from Marquette University, I'm hoping that I can make an impact like that of Dr. Fuller.
The Marquette University Alumni Association proudly presents the Service Award to Dr. Howard L. Fuller.